Hi everyone, this is your Korean teacher Yangku. Today I'd like to share one fun Korean word that I found at restaurant signboard, which was 유 박사 칼국수. You wanna see the signboard together with me? Ta-da! So on the right side, you can see 유 박사 칼국수. This is one of my favorite kalguksu place. And Yu is like Korean, one of the Koreans' popular surname, Yu, like Mr. Yu, and Baksa is in Korean it means an expert. Also, I mean technically it means like doctor of philosophy, but in Korean it means like an expert who knows everything in their field. And kalguksu is chopped noodle in Korea, and we can talk about this one. I'd like to talk about baksa together today. First of all, I'd like to talk about like what I'm good at and what I'm poor at because we can use baksa with this kind of context. So let me tell you what I'm good at and what I'm poor at. Uh, uh, I am good at like I'm good at writing. So I would say 저는 글을 잘 써요, which is I'm good at writing. And 음, 저는 some Korean food 저는 요리를 잘 해요. I would say this way. And then I'm not good at 저는 노래를 잘 못해요, which I'm really poor at. And then also 저는 메이크업을 잘 못해요. And I like to confess one thing about myself. Like if you look at my eyebrows, this is a little bit like against like what is ideal like eyebrows. But I don't know why, but I always like to have like smiling eyebrows. So I always like draw like this. I like to have this kind of eyebrows. But oftentimes I heard that like I could have a better eyebrows. I heard this from my friends many times. But I don't know. I like these eyebrows. So I would say 저는 메이크업을 잘 못해요, right? And then like what are you good at or what are you poor at? And you can use baksa to describe your strength or your weakness. For instance, because baksa means a person who received like a doctor's degree, which is the highest educational degree. So it can be used to describe an expert. But I would say, like I said before, I'm good at writing, but but I wouldn't say that 저는 글 means writing. So I wouldn't say 저는 글 박사예요, because Paksa is mostly about like acknowledgement area. Yeah. So it doesn't have to be like you have some skills, as long as you have a lot of like acknowledgement in your field. So yeah, I just saw one like comment here that is there any difference between Baksa and 전문? Yeah, 전문 is specialized in like 전문. So I can say like 전문 is like expert here. So I would say 저는 like 한국어 전문이. I specialize in 전문이에요. I can say that. Or but I wouldn't say 저는 like so 전문 can be like specialized in like some fields. So you can say that means you have a skills, or also that means you can have a lot of knowledgement. But paksa is mostly it focuses on the meaning of like knowledgement. So whenever you have a lot of knowledgement and you know everything about in some field, you can describe yourself like that. For instance, like you are an IT guy and you know a lot of like IT field, you know computers, servers, software, a lot, and you can say 저는 or computer 박사예요. Like because if you have a lot of knowledge in computer field, so you can say 저는 computer 박사예요. I would tell you more example that you can use 박사. Like if you know a lot of like wine and you know everything about like wine in terms of knowledge, you can say wine 박사예요. Also, like I said before, if you know a lot in computer field, you can say computer 박사. 저는 computer 박사예요. Like, and then if you know a lot of, or if you know a lot of things about relationship, you can say 저는 연애 박사예요. Yeah, 박사 is more, yeah, 박사 is like academic. I mean, also 박사 is like, yeah. So being a wine 전문 is not something I can be. Wine 전문, that means to a local person, wine 전문이에요. That sounds like I specialize in wine. So it also sounds like I can make good wine. I have skills. Like 전문 sounds like you have skills or knowledge. But 박사 is mostly like knowledge in terms of knowledge. Is it a good answer? 네, so that, oh, I'm glad I helped. So, 네, 연애 박사 is mostly knowledge, but it doesn't, I cannot guarantee that the person who introduced themselves like a 연애 박사 is actually good at like a good boyfriend or good girlfriend. I'm not so sure. Thank you very much. Yeah, and then you got so difficult field, right? Parenting. And then, but if you know a lot about parenting, like how you raise your children well, then you can introduce yourself like 저는 육아 박사예요. So 박사 has an image of like a highest degree in academic wise. So you can introduce yourself like that. In my case, I love Van Gogh a lot because I love his painting. So I read about his books, and I also read some books that he wrote as books, including his like letters that he wrote to his brother. And so I love Van Gogh, and I read a lot a lot about like his painting history, or his diary, his letters. So I would say I consider like I know a lot about Van Gogh. Then what do you think you can call me, or how can I introduce myself? Like, yes, I can say Van Gogh 박사예요, right? I wonder what you know a lot. What field are you, or what field you are good at? Like, because this is also a fun word. You can introduce yourself in a fun way. Like you can simply say 저는 잘해요 or 저는 못해요. But if you use this word, that means then it sounds more fun, and then you can make people laugh, I guess. Okay. So 한율로, you are game 전문 and game 박사예요. Okay, so that means you are good at playing games, like you have some skills, you have a good skills, and then also you have a lot of knowledge, right? Because you said game 전문이에요, right? And then game 박사예요, to me, it sounds like you know a lot about, you have a lot of knowledge, like if I pick one game, then probably oh, this game was released in this year, or this game, the OST, the background music, comes from this, or this game developer is this person. So it sounds like that, like more like knowledge or academic way. But because I know you, because I know you well. So I think I can call you like game 전문이에요 or game 박사예요. Yeah, that is a correct sentence. Both of them are correct sentence. Very valid. Oh, okay. So you know a lot of the history and technology. Yeah, that's why I agree with that sentence. Yeah, you play them very well, and I know that you actually make some money, right? Because you're very good. Yes, I would say that's valid sentence. So yeah, there are many plain languages. Oh, you're welcome. And there are many words you're good at or you are poor at, but using this word, I guess you can make your friend laugh, and that's my goal. So I hope this is a help for your relationship with Korean people. And then, okay, this is for that's it for today. And then I also have got a textbook that you can study alone with, because this is a free lesson, free live lesson. So if you're interested, I have a Instagram account which is Yanku09. So you can also there will be a like a link in YouTube channel so you can check it out. So that's it. And thank you for watching this video. I will see you next week, Tuesday, 8 p.m. in Korean time again. Thank you. Bye.